Hey there, my name is Steve Mun, your Silicon Valley Realtor and tour guide. Welcome to my channel, where we explore everything that is Silicon Valley and its lifestyle. Today, we're going to dive into the city of Santa Clara, whether it's because you're moving or relocating for a job, or maybe you're already a Bay Area resident but want to move closer to where all of the major tech employees are situated. Did you know that the city of Santa Clara is known as the heart of Silicon Valley? And it makes sense, right? Because if you see here, it's in the center, like a heart of Silicon Valley. So by the end of this video, you should get a better idea of what housing situation looks like, what the costs are, some of the interesting historical facts, some of the major employers that are situated in the city, and some other interesting things and activities that you can do on weekends besides everything that has to be done for work. So let's dive into this. So did you know that Santa Clara's history goes all the way back to 1777, when the Spanish missions actually opened up Mission Santa Clara here off of the famous El Camino Real here, and it is now, of course, a part of Santa Clara University, which is one of the oldest universities in all of the West Coast. And before this area became a tech central, the city was famous for agriculture, specifically prunes and apricots, and they were shipping them all over the world. And that also explains that agricultural connection also explains why there are so many references to prune, like Prune Ridge Avenue here, Prune Yard, and such. And of course now, not only is it famous for tech, but also, where are we here? Zoom out. And of course now, the San Francisco 49ers play here in Levi Stadium. So geographically speaking, Santa Clara is a medium-sized city within Santa Clara County, and it's the third largest, with San Jose being the largest at approximately 980,000 residents, Sunnyvale being about 150 as a second, and Santa Clara being the third with about 130,000 residents. And the city itself is about 18.5 square miles. And of course, with the cities of Sunnyvale and Cupertino to the west and San Jose to the east. And one of the things that the residents here love the most about Santa Clara and the surrounding areas is the weather. It's often referred to as being Mediterranean. So we get about 260 sunny days out of the year. The temperatures, range between, of course, it does get to be above 90 in the summer times, but generally speaking, it's below that. And in the winter times, the temperatures can go to between 30 and 40 degrees in the evenings, but it's never, or I shouldn't say never, but it's rarely does it ever get cold enough for frost. You do get that sometimes. In terms of rain, we annually on average are supposed to get about 15 inches of rain, but of course recently with these severe weather fluctuations, we do seem to get a little bit more in the the off years. But overall speaking, the weather is fantastic, and that's one of the reasons why I love it more than Southern California, because of the weather, and you get to see changes much more than sort of the monotonous weather situation down south. And Santa Clara has a wonderful diverse population with people literally from all over the world because of our tech industry. And this shows up in our amazing food scene. The diversity. We have ethnic stores and restaurants, basically representing all cultures from all over the world. I mean, here's a funny fact, or not funny, interesting. Santa Clara once had the largest Portuguese immigrant community and still has one of the oldest Portuguese halls in all of California, and it was built in the 1800s, I think 1896. And it's these types of little cultural touches that makes the city special. With the rise of popularity of Korean food in the recent year, especially for me, you'll find sort of the best K barbecue and other types of fine dining experiences in Koreatown, which also runs along El Camino Real in Santa Clara and Sunnyvale. And of course, with me being Korean, if you are interested in taking an adventurous journey into the starter phases of Korean food, or if you're more advanced and interested in learning more about where the native eaters eat, drop me a comment and I'll point you in the right direction and the right places to go. So let's be honest, if you're moving to Santa Clara, chances are that you're coming here for work, right? The city is absolutely central if you're in the tech industry. As the locals here say, it's because of the jobs that people come and choose to live here in the central part of Silicon Valley. The employment opportunities here are, of course, fantastic. And with so many businesses operating within the city limits, and some of our employers, especially today with AI, is incredible. NVIDIA, Intel, AMD, Qualcomm, Applied Materials, Services Now, so many more. And they're all situated in a compact area within a very few small miles of the city. The best and the easiest way to understand Santa Clara, I think, is to break it down into its three main zip codes. It's 95050, 51, and 54. And each of these areas offer a different unique housing styles, options, and amenities, and advantages and disadvantages. So the best way to do is walk through each area. So 95051 is the premium area located in the southwestern part of the city, and it borders Cupertino and Sunnyvale. This is the prime real estate area of Santa Clara. This area features some of the best schools in the city, and it's super close to Apple's world headquarters. If you work at companies along the peninsula like Google or Tesla, this location is perfect for your commute because Santa Clara is the center. With around 13,000 homes, 10,000 of them which are basically single-family homes, this is the largest zip code, and it includes some of the most sought-after neighborhoods in the city that have the best schools, which is also why it's the priciest of the area. So, ready for some numbers? The median home price here is about $1.9 million for a 3-2 single-family home. Two-bedroom condos start about $700 and can go as high as $1.2 million. Townhomes range from about $900 to about $1.6 for a 3-bedroom. Most of the homes in this area are post-war ranch style, although you may find smaller, newer development that mixed in as well. So moving east, we're gonna head over to 50, which borders San Jose to the east and to the south. This is considered the heart and the historic portion of Santa Clara. Prices here are a little bit more accessible, and the median homes are about 1.5 to 1.6 for a 3-2 single-family home, and you're looking at about 1,300 to 1,400 square foot. Two-bedroom condos range from about 600 to 800. Three-bedroom townhomes can go for about 1.3 million. This is considered the old part of town, and this is where you find the beautiful Santa Clara University campus and the Mission Santa Clara that we talked about earlier. And something exciting is on the horizon because Santa Clara's downtown is also currently being planned for a complete remodel. Because Santa Clara was such an agricultural center historically, you'll see a lot of beautiful historic homes in this part of the older part of Santa Clara with all kinds of classical architecture. And another advantage, this area has many of the city's cultural destination and is closer to popular shopping centers like Santana Row and Valley Fair. Our third zip code is 95054, which is located on the north side of the city. It borders Sunnyvale to the west, Bay to the north, and San Jose to the east. This portion of the city was traditionally the commercial and industrial zone. It's home to Intel and NVIDIA's headquarters, and many other of the tech companies have offices there as well. The real estate in this area is quite diverse and includes some of the newest construction that's happening within the city. This is also a rapidly developing area with more residential and retail developments coming, big ones too. The Rivermark community is a master plan development situated on a 152-acre parcel. It features a mixture of residential options including single-family homes, townhomes, and condominiums and apartments, alongside retail spaces, parks, schools, and a library. The community is known for its upscale atmosphere and attracts a lot of the young professionals who live around the tech campuses that are over there. Rivermark Village serves as the retail hub, and it offers shopping, lots of trendy dining options there as well. Travel north about a mile to what's called Related Santa Clara, which is a transformative mixed-use development project that is coming, and it's going to be as big as Rivermark, and it's adjacent to Levi's Stadium. And they're going to be building a blend of residential, retail, and office space. It's going to create a sustainable community focused on walkability and transit access rather than cars. It used to be the site of the Santa Clara Muni Golf Course. The Clara District, a sub-community within this project, has just been completed, and 2,000 rental units alongside shops, restaurants, and public parks, fostering a lively urban environment that caters towards modern living. So while you'll find some of the older rancher styles homes here as well, most of the housing consists of newer construction housing that has started within the past 20 years. The median price of a ranch single family home here is about 1.5 million, and that's a 3-2 with about 1,300 to 1,500 square feet. Condos range from about 600 to about $1 million here. 3-bedroom townhomes run about 1.2 to about 1.6. This zip code has the popular Rivermark area that I spoke earlier with this affiliated shopping center. Santa Clara Square is another big shopping center. Great America Theme Park is there. Levi's Stadium is there. The big advantages here are the proximity to many of the high-tech jobs and newer construction homes there. Some of the top schools are in this area as well. And one potential downside is that you might experience some noise from airplanes and flying out of San Jose Airport, which is nearby, as well as Caltrain if you live along Lafayette Street. So if you're looking for Santa Clara's top cream of the crop neighborhoods, check out Foster Park, Laurel Park, Westwood Oaks, and Killarney Farms, and they're all located within the premium 95051 zip code. For newer homes, the Rivermark area is fantastic, and similarly the Nuevo community near Costco off of Lawrence Expressway is another fantastic master planned community. And if you love classical architecture, you want to explore the old quad near the central Santa Clara, which has historic homes that are in the Victorian, Edwardian, and kind of the craftsman styles. It's sort of like walking through Santa Clara's living history. As you can see, there's quite a lot to know about the city of Santa Clara. It's a city with a rich history, amazing job opportunities, and diverse neighborhoods, and plenty of things to do. If you're considering a move to Santa Clara, I'd love to help you find the perfect home that fits your needs in this amazing city. Just reach out using the contact information in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more Santa Clara and Silicon Valley insights, and feel free to drop any questions in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.